What's up, it's your girl Lola Monroe, and we are on ForbesDVD.com. Y'all know what it is.
ForbesDVD.com. What it is, people, it's your boy Doggy Diamonds. I'm here with the lovely, and this is where you chime in at.
Lola Monroe. Actually, you should do the ill introduction.
Oh, I should do that?
Yes.
You know, because I normally don't introduce anybody, but I think you deserve an introduction.
Thank you.
So I'm here with the lovely Lola Monroe.
Hello. What's up?
And when you were, back in the days when you came out, what was your other name?
Angel Lola Love.
So you made the transition when you decided to go into the booth.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to ask you, like, when I remember you when you were really modeling, you had a lot of, skin out, and you were revealing a little bit more.
Right.
When you decided to rap, did you say, I'm gonna cover up a little bit, or it just happened like that?
Absolutely, because there's a difference between being a vixen and being an artist, a hip hop artist. You know what I mean? So before I even got into modeling, like all the way deep into it, I made a decision like, okay, if I get into this, this will be my way of actually pursuing what I love, which is music. So if you go into my prior interviews, my first interviews, I stated I would eventually get into music. So it was everything I do is strategically done. Everything is a plan. So when I got into it, it was my stepping stone. It got to a point where I was that chick, the it girl, as far as vixen.
Damn, Skippy.
And I said, okay, you know what? This would be a perfect time for me to transition. So even with all the requests and everyone trying to get me for a video or a publication, if you want to get respect as a hip hop artist, you, in my opinion, the type of respect that I wanted, you cannot feature in publications and you can't do videos. You have to do this, or you gotta do this.
So how much money was you turning down?
I mean, 10 grand.
Damn.
That's, I don't know what goes on these days, but that's like the type of money that I was getting paid.
I be seeing these chicks get like $25 and some Popeyes.
Okay.
And
We're not even, I can't even comprehend that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, like, I personally think it did get worse these days. I'm not too sure because I'm not in that business. But at that point, it's always, everything I do is a business. So even in those days, you couldn't even contact me. Even as a vixen, you would have to go through management, go through agent, and there would have to be negotiations and things like that. So that's the type of money that I was getting paid, and I would turn those down because at the end of the day, that's a job. Being a vixen is not a career. It helped out. It was great. I have nothing ill to say about it. Even though the stigma is negative, I really didn't see those type of things. I didn't come across those type of things, even with directors or artists or whatever. I got my respect, and I moved on from there and stopped posing in the publication, stopped featuring in the videos, and I got to rap.
Did you stack the bread first and then say, I'm gonna fall back, or was you like?
I'm gonna tell you like this, I've never had an investor. I've never had a sponsor. I pay for all my own shit, I invest in all my own shit, and that's what I do. I'm a businesswoman, so, when you transition, you're not just going to do it and turn down and really not have a plan. I had a game plan for everything.
So you're inspiring these other aspiring people that's trying to follow in your footsteps to get their money, basically.
Yeah, just understand it's a business and just strategically plan out.
And stop looking for niggas to shack up with and find an athlete, these other bros.
I mean, I have a movement called the Boss Set Movement.
Okay, say that again.
I have a movement called the Boss Set Movement.
Okay.
Boss Set is another word for boss bitch. And to me, a boss is it's not about the jewelry and the cars and the clothes and things like that. A boss is someone that's in control. So if you're in control of your life as a mother, as someone that's in school, and even if you had a fucked up past, you don't let your past dictate your future, you're a boss because you're in control and you get into the money, you have goals and you have plans. So if you choose to become a vixen and that's your way to get your foot in the door, just be in control of it, and not just depend on no man, no woman, no one, and just get your money because you can't rely on at all.
So we seen you in the movie. the acting, how do you feel about that? Is that something you want to do more of, or you just strictly going to just stick to the booth and then venture back into that?
No, I did that for a couple of years now. Like I strictly stuck in the booth. And
Okay.
I focused on the craft because that's what I wanted to do. And music is my number one love. But now I'm able to tap back into the movies and the modeling, and not in the same way, but endorsements, campaigns, and do those photo shoots that are artsy, and express myself in those ways, so I can tap back into those other things.
Because you have a distinct look to you. Like
Thank you.
nobody looks like you. Where's your heritage? Where are you from?
Ethiopian.
That's dope. Because when we think Ethiopian, we think the big stomachs, flies, and then when we see you, it's like, huh?
Well, let me explain something to you. We all come from Africa. FYI,
Damn right.
Okay? And Africa has the most beautiful women. And just the way we have hoods in America, there are the poorer parts of the country in different parts of Africa. Ethiopia has a capital city, which is Addis Ababa, and that's where I was actually born.
Say that again?
Addis Ababa.
Okay.
And that's where I was actually born. And that's a city. We have buildings, we have cars, we have, all those different things. My grandfather was the general under Haile Selassie, which is the king that all, the
we
Jamaicans.
know who he is, yeah.
Exactly. So my mother comes from royalty. And they grew up in 5 mansions. So no, the whole Africa is not poor. The whole Ethiopia.
We know that, but you know what they project to? Yeah, they project
so
to
I'm just letting the people know that don't be ignorant. Do your research, know what it is, and that's not what you see is not all it is.
Isn't there other famous Ethiopian women?
Yeah, but not like on the.
On your level, you got it.
No, not on the hip hop. I forgot what's her name. There's a top model actually that's very, very successful. And she's Ethiopian. So, and The Weeknd is Ethiopian.
Wow.
He's pretty successful.
So when you go home, do they know who you are?
I haven't been home since I was 14 years old, and I went out there for like 6-7 months. But yeah, my family tells me that they have me on newspapers and things like that. So yeah.
So you got to be planning a big homegoing soon,
Definitely. I want to go back home and perform with my people.
Yeah. Well, we your people too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Music.
Yes.
What was the day that you said, all right? Take me back to that moment when you was like, all right, I'm serious. I'm really doing this. Fuck everything else. What was that moment like?
When I was modeling.
What was it? Take me to the date, or was it a specific?
It wasn't no date.
Okay.
It's been a love for music since day one, since before modeling. I come from a city where we're not like New York and Atlanta and LA. We don't have stars put before us where we have those examples, and it's like, all right, it's a reality. You can make it in the industry. Wale was actually the first artist to come out and make it big. I'm the first female artist to come out and get to where I've gotten. So music was always my form of expression. When I got into modeling and I said, okay, hold up. Now I can actually pursue it. And I'm the type, when I start something, I'm not going to not finish it. I'm just going to finish it all the way and be successful and go hard at it. So even before I put out a song, I started my own label, which is Blue Rose Entertainment. I said, you know what? I know I'm not going to lean on no nigga. I know I'm not going to chase any situation. I know I'm going to invest myself, invest in everything myself. So let me start this company. You're not going to start no company if you're not serious about what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I went forth with it, and the day that I put out music, that's when the world knew, my core fans knew that I wasn't playing. So.
Do you find some people not taking you serious these days, and do you have something to prove, you believe?
I mean, it happens. I mean, obviously, no artist comes out and everybody loves them. So I'm not here for everybody to love me. I'm here just to represent the people that can connect to me, and those that don't rock with me, that's cool. You're not put on this earth for everybody to love you, and that's fine with me. So I just focus on expressing myself and inspiring the people that I want to inspire and that can connect to it. And that's about it. So I don't feel like I'm not in a space anymore. Like, people know I could rap. And if you don't, then you're just going to have to he continued to stay tuned to the stuff that I put out. But I'm not in a space anymore where I'm like trying to prove
yourself. Yeah.
That's why when I got in the studio and I made this project, I was able to create that way because it wasn't about making records for the radio. It wasn't about making records for nobody else except myself. And I understood that it gets to a certain point when you make music and when your fans understand who you are, they'll connect to everything that you make after that. And that's why I was free in the studio and I can make the project right now.
This project, let them know the name of the project.
Lipstick and Pistols, hosted by DJ Illwill on Hot New Hip Hop, and it's on natpip.com.
It's going to be on ForbesDVD.com also. We'll make sure.
Thank you.
My next question to you, if we had to go to your mixtape right now and you wanted your people who never heard of you, who never saw you before, if you had to pick out one record that defines you as a person, what should they listen to on the mixtape?
Ain't No Turning Back.
And what number is that? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Because you know, back in the days, you'd be like, yo, play that number 5, play that number 5.
Right. I mean, I still listen to CDs. What was it?
Yeah.
We put, on the ride over here, we put 50's first album.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Play number 3. You know
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you remember that.
Yeah.
But no, I can't remember because I just had put the.
But give them the title again.
Ain't No Turning Back.
And
that's kind of like the records that I like. I enjoy making. I experimented with different things on this mixtape. But it still has that same feel. I still stay true to me. But I like making the records that has a little bit more bottom to it. Then I have 2 records with Juicy J on it. That was like the hard records. I just had to put them on like both on my own tape. So I enjoy the hard records and I enjoy the records where I can express myself and just have a little bottom and show the lyricism side.
So let me ask you something different. What is the one question that you're getting tired of being asked? Because you probably got asked that shit over.
There's a few of them.
But what's the one that you like? All right, please stop asking me that, please. She know it off cap. She just trying to
No, honestly, I don't know. I mean, certain interviews just get repetitive.
But I am the interview king, though.
No doubt. I
Facts.
see you.
I am.
See you. Facts.
Yeah, facts. I am the interview king.
I see you.
But I mean, do you find like people try to bait you into squabbles and asking you too much about other people and what they're doing? And because it seems like you cool with everybody. Like everybody rock with you in the industry.
I don't have no beef. Honestly, I focus on me. I really don't have time for anything else around me. And I got a son now. Like, I didn't have time before. I definitely don't have time now. So I just focus on my artistry, my fans, and everything else is just bullshit.
So the shoes. I gotta ask you about your shoes.
They're cute.
What is the maintenance like? How much money you spend on shoes? Keep it real.
Oh my goodness.
What's the most you've spent on shoes? Let me say that.
$1,200.
Damn.
That was on some Louis, I think, in I don't know. Yeah. That was on some Louis. I don't remember when I spent that. But yeah, my thing is like shoes aren't my thing. I'm serious. I will spend some bread on some shoes. An outfit, I feel like you don't have to be too trendy. Just express yourself and have quality to your clothes. But it doesn't always have to be the most expensive stuff. But with shoes, I would drop more bread on shoes.
So before we go, I want to ask you. You probably got one of those records right now on your mixtape, but if you had to make the perfect record, who would produce it?
Yikes. Who would produce it?
Young, old, living, dead, R&B, hip hop, whatever.
Probably DJ Premier.
DJ Premier, wow.
Yeah.
And you need somebody to do a chorus for you. You want an R&B hook, but they gonna sing some street shit. Now they could be alive, male, female, old, dead. Who would that be?
Biggie with his melodic hooks.
So we got Biggie
and DJ Premier.
DJ Premier. And what would be the title of it?
Ooh.
What would you rap about if you had Biggie?
You know what? You know what I would do? I would do the Lola Monroe female version of Real Bitch Commandments.
Wow. All right, so she put that out there. I don't want to hear none of y'all bitches biting shit.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
because do it.
No, I mean, and now it's really possible now because you could get the beat. That's attainable.
Yeah.
All right, so that she premiered that on ForbesDVD.com. We don't want to hear nobody biting that shit. If you a chick, we gonna beat your ass. We gonna beat your niggas up. Everything. That's what we do, Brooklyn. All right, so right now, what are we doing? A scandal party or something like that?
We're doing Pink Magazine scandal party.
Okay, I'm not doing that though. I told y'all fuck scandal. I ain't with that shit.
It's fly bitch shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I ain't no bitch nigga, so I came to interview her, and I'm about to dip up out of here.
What's wrong with dudes being around, fly girls?
No, it's nothing wrong with that, but
you could be in a cut, sipping your little, Joan. It's cool.
I don't even drink or smoke. I'm just naturally fucking crazy. It's Brooklyn.
Okay. What's up, it's your girl Lola Monroe, and make sure you come to Step Your Bars Up Showcase on November the 5th. Y'all know what it is.